Okay, so this is my client, Lila Rose. I've been editing for her for over 2 years now. Her show has been popping off lately. She's got over 500,000 subscribers for her podcast on YouTube alone. I edit about a fourth of her short videos for her show. And I'm going to be editing a clip from this episode here. So this is the segment before.
Every school bus in America is a XXX theater because of these smartphones that kids have. And
even for like a first or second grader.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I have so many stories of 5-year-olds getting exposed on a school bus.
By other 5-year-olds?
And now here's how I edited it for short form.
Every school bus in America is a XXX theater because these smartphones that kids have.
Even for like a first or second grader.
Oh, yeah. I have so many stories of 5-year-olds getting exposed on a school bus.
By other 5-year-olds?
Well, maybe third grader, fourth grader. Hey, look at this. Kids love to share. But studies show that there is this gap. Parents, maybe 25% think their kids have seen sexually explicit content, but then when they actually ask the kids, it's more like,
what I first do is reposition the cameras and then remove all of the just sludge that is ums, uhs, especially repetition. Anytime someone repeats themselves, any information that is just unnecessary for the story. And this is the principle of simplicity that I have in my course. It just means remove everything that is not necessary for the video. Short videos, you have to really bring people in. Okay, so I just finished the base cut. I removed over half of the original segments. I'm going to play it back for you now.
Every school bus in America is a XXX theater because these smartphones that kids have.
Even for like a first or second grader.
Oh, yeah. I have so many stories of 5-year-olds getting exposed on a school bus.
By other 5-year-olds?
Well, maybe third grader, fourth grader. Hey, look at this. Kids love to share. But studies show that there is this gap. Parents, maybe 25% think their kids have seen explicit content, but then when they actually ask the kids, it's more like.
So one big decision I made is to cut her off because this short clip is supposed to promote the full length episode. So people got enough information and enough thrill out of this short clip, but we want to leave them hungry for a little bit more. So I actually cut off the statistic that she was going to say. So now the person's left really curious. How big of a gap is it that parents don't know? The next part I'm going to do is actually the music before I do anything with the visuals, because the music really matters for how the vibe of the video plays out. So when I find a music track that really works, it just makes my creative engine run really well. So I'm going to be getting the music from Artlist, and I actually have an affiliate with them from like years ago. So if you want to check them out, it's in the bio. All right, so I got this track. Let's hear it with the music now.
Every school bus in America is a XXX theater because these smartphones that kids have.
So now I'm already feeling the vibe of, okay, what is this video going to be? It's going to be like unnerving, a little creepy. It's got like a little tonal. It's like, I'm feeling it now. I'm on edge. What she's telling me. All right, so now I'm going to go all out with the B-roll and sound design. This is the longest process in editing shorts by far. Okay, so I'm finally finished with this process. It took almost an hour to add the B-roll and sound effects for a 30-second long video, but this happens all the time. This is normal for my timing. The first thing I want to show you is how I made the hook, so let me play you the first few seconds.
Every school bus in America is a XXX theater because these smartphones that kids have.
Even for like a first or second grader.
Now you'll notice I have text on screen. This is a visual reading hook. It helps build up anticipation and curiosity. So for this one, I have it written, parents don't know this about their kids. It's like, whoa, what don't they know about their own kids? I want to create a question for the viewer that only this video can answer for them. That way they'll watch the video to the end to see what the answer is. Now you'll also see that in a fourth of a second, I switched the camera angle to Lila Rose. Now, in the actual video here, I didn't have a shot of Lila. It's still on the guest, Kristen. So what I had to do was find a shot of Lila Rose from way later in the episode and then bring it all the way back to this point. The reason I do that is because with any podcast short, if there's more than one speaker, then I want to show that there are two speakers. This shows that it's a conversation going on. And so I always cut to the other speaker as soon as I possibly can. And then within the second of the video, I also cut to B-roll, showing a school bus with kids walking toward it. This is actually the principle that I teach to all of my editors, which is clarity. Don't ever try to be clever with the viewer. show them exactly what you mean, show them exactly what you're describing. And in this case, they're talking about children and they're talking about a school bus. And so I show exactly that, children and a school bus. Also, you can actually take the course, which is linked in the description of this video. Now, a big challenge with this is using B-roll for something that is so dramatic and horrifying the topic that they're talking about. So to make this not look like B-roll, I added the grain overlay on top of the shots. Then what I did is I made this circle focus by using the crop feature. That way it makes people focus on the kids and that there is something important about the kids. Then what I did is I added the mosaic effects to the faces of the kids. When you pixelate their faces, it kind of makes it feel like it's a true crime documentary style video. Why are their faces censored? It instantly makes your brain think that they're involved in some sort of crime or mystery, which is exactly the theme of the topic they're talking about. And then I did almost the exact same thing here in this shot, but instead of the mosaic effect, I just put a black bar over this kid's face. In fact, this is the original stock footage shot. You can see that it looks not nearly as dramatic. And by the way, again, a shameless plug here, but this is another very important principle that I go over called intensity. Whatever feeling the video is supposed to create, your job is to turn it up. So I'm trying to create a feeling of thrill, of mystery, of horror. And so that's why I censor the children's faces, because it creates that feeling. That's why I chose the music, because it creates that feeling. And that's why I chose these sound effects, because it creates that feeling. In fact, let's actually go over the sound effects now. I'm going to play you the intro with only the sound effects. Where I got most of the sound effects were from Artlist by just searching the word horror. I had a lot of these tonals, these risers. Generally, these sound effects sound very sharp, which is associated with horror. But then on top of the sounds that make someone feel an emotion, I also used very descriptive sound effects. So once again, by using the principle of clarity, by expressing to the viewer exactly what the video is about, I added sound effects for the bus and I added sound effects for the children. Also, throughout the entire video, you'll notice that the camera is always moving. I created a zoom animation to always be zooming in on the speakers whenever they're speaking. I did the same thing for the B-roll. The camera is always zooming in, or it's animating, or it's swooping in. It makes the viewer feel like they're being immersed and sucked into the video. And this is the principle of pacing. It's keep things moving, keep things fast. This is short form content, and these are the rules, and this is what's worked for me. By the way, again, shameless plug, the course is in the description. It's to teach you everything you need to know about how to edit short form, conservative, political content. Oh, and also I actually train teams how to edit videos one-on-one. So if you're an organization or production team and you're interested in something like that, I put my email in the description so you can just directly email me there. My goal is to just help conservative content creators make more effective and better videos that actually get views. Thanks for watching.